Hello everybody, sorry about the delay, I was responding to messages. How's everybody doing? Happy Sunday, nice to see you all in the chat. Odari, Corey, all the E's. How's it going? Odari was live earlier and I missed it because I feel like I say this every time that I'm a very busy lady, but it's true. It's true. I'm Jack, UI UX designer, illustrator, animator, donut connoisseur, drinking some really cold tea, but that's okay. Garrett's here, how's it going? Welcome in, everybody. So I said we were gonna work on the castle, and that was a lie. We're gonna work on the branding again because I need to get this to the client. And, I kind of like arranged everything out a little bit, cleaned it all up from yesterday. Let me just switch over so you can see my screen. It's probably gonna make things easier. So, hang on a second. There we go. Alright, so, hold on. Welcome in, Katarina. Welcome in again, Stien. We have, so anyways, zooming on in here. What is happening, by the way? It's like a random line. Let's minimize this. So you're not blinded by my layers panel in the way. Alright, so I organized some things. I don't know how I feel about the things that I've done. I decided to just kind of like try to use elements that I already have to remove this so that it's out of my brain, and try to come up with something that can kind of fill the space. I think this is getting a little bit too of a specific era and genre of sci-fi, and so I think I'm losing it there, but I think there might be something to play with there. Something just kind of like, I need to just start putting things in that space, you know what I mean? And so I started to just kind of like organize all of this stuff. I want to do probably want to do an inverse version of this or something. Anyways, and then moving on down, I put these on their own kind of potential design elements layer. Oliver's here, welcome, Oliver. And then I put this together here. I love this font pairing. I think it works well. So, and I think it works well with this style in particular. I know the doorway, we're gonna work on it. So the plan is here, I've just kind of like cut everything out and threw it up here that I'm not using anymore. I might actually go in here and actually refine out this stuff too. Let's do that right now, because this is not, these are not the letters I want to use. Particularly this S, but neither of these for the abbreviation. So I'm just gonna pull those out and throw these on my working layer as well. Here. Alright, so fonts, more fonts, kind of the inverse version, and just quickly put this together how I want it. Setting everything up. The idea behind today's stream is going to be cleaning up. I'm actually just going to pull this over here. Cleaning up these artboards, getting everything kind of presentable in a state. To share with the client. Of course, is the real honest work. This is like the stuff that's boring, but I really need to get it done. Because I need to send something off to them. And I'm gonna leave this over here. These are kind of like, I don't know what I'm calling this area. Working stuff. It's actually, I'm just gonna remove this. I think this is the only stuff I want to show on here for now. Move this off into like a working artboard. Maybe I do just kind of leave these stacked and center it. Let's leave it like that for now. We can do some labels. Mercurial's here. Hey, Mercurial, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Mercurial says, are those corgis on your shirt? They are. They are little mini corgis. Here for it. Some of them are doing a little like sploot. I don't know if you can see it. Yes, these are corgis. The corgi pattern. So I'm just gonna label this primary. I'm gonna label this one secondary. Now I can stack these like this, and it makes a little bit more sense. Oh, such a mess. Let's not ungroup, but let's cut those and paste them in front and make them their own group. Group. Nope. I want to just group this. You want to make this very clear, you know, to the client what they're kind of looking at. And actually, let's pull this out. Probably do some like text variations separately. I don't know. Maybe I'll leave them. I think I'm just gonna leave it for now. This looks like. And yeah, this is fine. I don't want too many things going on here. I'm just like, I don't know, maybe I just need to make a decision about whether or not I even like these other kind of variations. You know, I'm gonna put them on this like potential design elements board. I keep going back and forth, but I really just want this board here to be fonts. So we've got a board that's just colors, a board that's just fonts, imagery stuff, and potential design elements. Imagery should probably get turned into like logo concepts. Alright, here we go. All cleaned up. And I think this should be all caps, is kind of what I decided. Well, actually, let's do 2. Copy, and then all caps. Alright, looks good. Now, let's get back into what I was doing here. I'm wondering if we even keep the one that's busier. I'll just leave it for now. Mostly because I don't want to have to deal with like trying to copy out those. Well, I might be able to do it really quickly. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna copy ungroup. Group this back set. Group these. Group. Alright. These. Make sure I've got that one version that's got more. Yes, I do save somewhere. Go in here. And I'm just gonna delete out all of this. Keep these 3 as a group. I'm gonna just use an arrange, send to back. Group these. Paste. Just do a paste. A generic we go. Delete that, this in front. And that's how I would very quickly remove to make a simplified version. And you know, I'm trying to work very non-destructively right now with the shapes. Eventually I'd want to like actually use the Pathfinder shape builder to kind of cut those apart. Instead of having them be kind of like... Alright, I also tried to add like this kind of something in the... I kept talking about how I had like I wanted to have something in the center. And so I was experimenting with adding some of these shapes that kind of are reminiscent of like an earlier reference photo that Will had sent me, which was like of a Greek to-go coffee cup. So maybe that kind of pulls in some of those elements here. Let me know what you think. Corey says, why do the ones on the side have such a heavier white shadow? I think it's probably just because before I had so many more of them and I didn't go back and edit that. But we can move these back so they aren't so crazy. Let me make sure I've got these centered. So this looks nice. Alright. The only thing that concerns me, and once you see it, you won't be able to see it, Corey, is that when I zoom out, all I can see is like somebody that has like all I can see is like like glasses and like hair standing straight up. Like that's all I can see. I'm like, now you won't be able to unsee it. Like I don't know if that's the right thing, but as soon as I created that one and I zoomed out, I was like, I don't know. Maybe I need to do something else there. Corey says max headroom. Yeah, that's the aesthetic that I'm getting from that one when I zoom out. Oops. I don't know. I tried. I wanted to do something that had a similar kind of a thing with the negative space. You know. I'm open to suggestions. Corey said it could be like a fountain. Yeah, I mean, I'm wondering if there's some way that I can kind of like modify this one so it doesn't look like that. Could be nice. Gareth, I don't know if I said hi to you, but if I did or I didn't, hello again, Gareth. And Avantika, hello, welcome. Let me know. Yeah, Corey just sent me a thank you. I also looked up that up, so yes, the same aesthetic going on. Oh, maybe you sent me that to like. Here we go. I think Corey was sending me this image to share with you. Here you go. Just now you won't be able to unsee it. I'm gonna scale it down in here. We'll do a mask. Welcome to there we go. Whatever. Avantika, let me know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I want to make sure that I've got that. But, you know, here we are. Here we are. It is what it is. I can keep playing with it. Maybe we do some kind of different shapes. Maybe we can make it look a little bit more like a fountain. Again, I don't want to get too detailed into it because everything is so small in here. Unfortunately. Is there like a... I have just like a Google search of Peristyle images to look at like what like actual peristyles, the architectural structure, look like. And I'm trying to find something that isn't just like a plant or a long pool with like some kind of statuesque thing at the center. If that makes sense. Maybe I should actually pull this up so you can see what I'm talking about. Here we go. Here we go. So you can see that there's a lot of like statues that are really complicated, or just plants. I mean, I guess we could try something like this. That might not be too detailed. This would be super cool to do. But I don't think that's actually the peristyle. I think this is the whole thing is. And this is just a structure at the center of it. So. There's a fountain. Maybe this gives you a better idea of what I'm trying to accomplish here. What is this? Why is there like a lower area? I don't know, that's kind of cool. Cool illustration anyways. Let's see, let's come up with something we can add to the center. Peristyle fountain. Frank's here. Aquarius statue would be perfect. Corey, I'm not putting an entire Aquarius. This is still up on my screen. I'm not putting an entire Aquarius statue. Like, what even? Do you know how small this logo could potentially be? I'm trying to say, I'm getting Cowboy Bebop vibes from your shirt. They had a corgi named Ein. Oh yeah. Like this is what you want me to put in the middle? Like a whole like Greek water statue? Like really? Nah. No. Vetoed. I'm vetoing. Now, oh my god, do you know how difficult that would be to draw? In like a way that was like recognizable and yet I don't know. I'm gonna give this one go, and if it's not good, then I'm moving on. So I will grant you this, Corey. But I'm only doing this once. And if it doesn't work, we're gonna move on, because I don't want to spend a ton of time on it. Alright, so I'm gonna try and just capture the shadows, which is gonna be in and of itself tricky. I'm gonna turn off let's try to add a little bit of geometric shapes into this. Down at a hard angle. Up. Oh my my god, this is such... This is pain. This is painful. Sometimes I think you all enjoy watching me torture myself with these overly complicated tasks that I assign myself. It's all my fault. The arm is too short and you have to fix that. Ugh, this is already... I'm already annoyed. Alright, I just need to redraw this hand completely. I was saying, what if with the statue in the door of the other design? We could, if I go through the effort of making this statue, it's going everywhere. It's going in everything. Of course, I just want to say that I saw the sun with rays design down below, and I wanted to say that one looked really neat. I'm worried that that one's too on the nose, like too. I am trying really hard to be sci-fi. I don't know. This is already a pain. I'm just gonna. I think I'm gonna move. Smart guys for a minute, because there's like a... Another... I'm gonna start with this arm. So I think this will be easier for me to understand what's happening. And I'm gonna pull this in. I don't know if you guys can actually understand, like, tell what I'm drawing yet, so. I'm actually gonna skip the top of this for now. Corey's asking me, aren't I glad that I stream this stuff? Looks like we've got a couple requests for Tika is saying, why don't you add a coffee bean with it? And Stian saying a coffee bean fountain would be awesome, 10 out of 10. Yeah, I hear you. I'm not against, like I said yesterday, I'm not against adding in some coffee bean imagery. I'm trying to avoid it for as long as possible. Because I feel like it's a little bit overdone. This is a super tricky area that I'm trying to work with. I'm actually gonna do this in 2 pieces, I think. So let me see if I can get the basic arm shadow down, then I'll add in some detailing. Welcome, Moomacorn. You came in at a weird time. I'm drawing a statue of Aquarius because I enjoy torturing myself. Everybody wants some kind of a statue added to the center of this design. I need to work out the negative space using shadow, which is a very tricky, not easy thing to do. Admittedly. Alright, so I have the base shadow down here. And now we're going to add in some additional shapes here. Using my knowledge of anatomy. To try and create this elbow. Stian says, this looks super hard, but I think it's going to be worth it. I hope so. Kind of see the hand. This is one of those things where you have to trust the process even if you lose sight of the shapes for a minute. Now we've got the underside shadows on the hands. Probably need to do one more here. All right. And then there's actually a little bit of a shadow here. But it might look weird. And this is for the like the corner of the head and the top of the water jug, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna go across, up, and you bring this up a little bit more. Alright, now you can start to see the form on the top anyways. Hey Robert, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. It's a bit of a quiet stream today. This is just purely me working on work I need to get done. Robert's working on learning After Effects with Pixie Animating 101. Is that, are you talking about Pixie's show, or are you talking about the video challenge that she did? I mean, both were good. If you haven't checked those out, I'm sure to check those out. Let's I'm gonna scale this back a little bit. I'm gonna bring this up higher. Oh, wrong line. Okay. Top, arm, head, torso. further defining the torso now. There we go. And now I think I actually need to pull this in a little bit. Pull this in. Lower. Odari likes where this is going. Well, that's good. This is another area that I have to kind of figure out the proportions on. I know, it's looking a little weird there. I'm just trying to get my shapes in order. Oh man, this is really tricky. Let's actually start with this. And then this is looking closer to the proportions that I need. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm very quiet. I'm just very much concentrating on the task at hand. I hope you're all mesmerized. This whole thing might need to move up. So I'm going to select just these points. Arm. Make sure the arms are closer together. There's a line across the torso here that I'm trying to capture. Kevin, I don't think I said hi to you. Hello, Kevin. How's it going? Hope you're having a great weekend. feel like we've dedicated so much time to this now that we have to see it through. Nope. Oh my gosh. There we go. Really annoys me when Illustrator does that. Yeah. Arm, head, torso. I'm gonna add another point here. Alright, let's now move on to trying to add in the legs. I'm gonna start with probably a large shape. And refine from there. That's close. What? And I'm gonna add in the leg. Shadow. I actually think I like the original shape that I drew. It's better. Welcome, Hugo. Please do not spam the chat with nonsense. Happy to answer any questions anybody has, though. On a similar note. while we're at it. I see, there's the... Well, I missed adding something there. So now it looks weird. It's actually like multiple parts. Okay. So difficult. Everything is a struggle. There we go. Can you see it? Can you see the form now? I told you, it's not there until it's there. And that's what makes doing this style of illustration stuff so difficult. Ah, not easy. Not easy. My recommendations for anybody that wants to attempt something in this style on your own would be to study anatomy, and obviously I'm looking at like pictures of these Aquarius fountains online to give myself a little bit of a help with the form as well. Hugo's asking, is it a girl? Yes. I went with this is a girl. There we go. Alright. Whew. Take a moment. The hard part here is done. And now we can start to like, well, I still have to do the base here. I have to get the base in. So, we still have time to lose it, but essentially I just need to let this merge into the base of the statue. I'm not gonna like worry too much about the feet as much as like I just need to ground this in the base of the statue. I could add like a little bit of a shadow here to indicate there's a foot. Just see if I can do that really quickly. Let's go down. Let's go up. Down. So annoying. Okay. I need to stretch this out a little bit more. I just think I went too far. Let's just leave it like that. Actually, I kind of just like it there. Yeah, it's fine. And then, obviously, I'll add in the base of the statue down here. For this, I might actually cut this in half. Just so I can, wrong shape. Make sure I keep it all this stage. I want this to be reflect. So I can just kind of come back here and refine the base in a minute, but that's it. That's going to be the primary sort of sculpture here. Hope you like it. And then I'm going to, depending on how the light is hitting this, I'm going to come up higher on this side and have it come down lower over here. There we go. That's probably about all of it, the detailing that I would do on the base. Just bring this down now, have it come up. Trying to connect the statue to the base. Here. Katarina's headed out. Thanks for joining, Katarina. I know it's always... I stream super late where you are, so I always appreciate you joining the stream. There we go. Oh, what a mess. Welcome to my stream where I spent an hour drawing a negative space shadow sculpture. We all had Corey to thank for that. So, hope you liked it. If you enjoyed the stream, give it a thumbs up. Because, yeah, here we are. Here we are. No, maybe it'll be worth it. I don't know. If they decide they like the style. And then I will thank Corey. Robert has to go too. Have a great evening, Jack. Good night from Sweet and bye. Thanks for hanging out, Robert. I really appreciate it as well. I'm sure I'll see you around the Illustrator Discord this week. There's a set of challenges with Claudie. And I mentioned this yesterday, but I'll be hosting another set in April, so if you have anything you want to learn, work on, etc., let me know. Happy to. Always happy to entertain what you all want to work on. gosh, I have to go back up into this torso again, and I'm not looking forward to it. This is a tricky area in here, admittedly. There's like a little piece here that I need to add in. And I am not confident about it. That's not it. No, I don't think I want to add a line there. Just like a... Now it just looks like the shadow's too long. Ugh. It's better without this piece. I think this piece is too much detail. I do think I'm gonna try this though. You know, I think that's fine. I think that's enough detail. Let's just see what it looks like. Okay. There's our statue. That took forever to draw. And now we have to fit it in here. And see if we even like it. Well, it's really hard to see because it is so small. And I feel like I'm not going to be a fan of it. How would she look instead of the sun on the bottom line? This one, yeah, I'm going to try that one next. So, let's put this here. I'm just going to like put it over here. And I'm actually going to move these up here for now. Copy and paste. Delete all of that. Put this here. I do think that looks pretty nice. The only trouble is it's very heavy on one side, so I'd probably move it over so it's visually weighted in the center. I think I talked about that a little bit yesterday, about how you'd want to sometimes things are not great when they're like perfectly centered, and so in this case having it off to the side I think is better. I don't know, it's a little bit small still. This is a tricky one in that I'd probably have to come up with a couple variations if we went with this logo. You know, something like this. Oh, I'm running out of room. You know? Of course, you probably forego the one with the base on the bottom right. Yeah, probably. And we can scale it up. I can also use some torso up, as DM says. Okay. Oh, I almost feel like I need to move some of this onto another artboard. Now, as a result. You know what I mean? It's getting a little crowded in here. So let's copy and paste that artboard. Delete this. Cut and paste. Come on. It's okay. We'll just move you over here for now. Here, we'll do this. Everything aligned. Alright. I'm gonna take this whole set here and put it on its own artboard. Because it's getting hard to navigate. Come on. I might actually forego the base on this too, in this version. We'll see. Alright, we've got this over here still. I'm just gonna stack these. Go. And then Stian said just the torso. Let's see what this looks like. I might start to lose some of the hang on a sec. Pull this out and make a clipping mask. I don't know if it loses some of its legibility. It might make more sense for this one to be in the doorway, since you're kind of like looking through the space. You know what I mean? Like that doorway gives it a little bit of depth. Unfortunately though, then it leaves us like even less space for the torso. Wow, I made a mess of this. We can decrease this a little bit. Those are some very not clean lines. Ooh, hello. Come on. Oh my gosh, look at this mess that I made. Can you believe this? Yikes. Don't look at my messy line work. Okay. Or likes it better without the doorway, personally. That's fair. If we went with the doorway, I'd probably want to pull this over. Or... not sure. I'm gonna leave a copy of this on my working layer here. It might be too busy. It might be too busy. This might look cool also cropped in a circle. Let's I just want the circle. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Although it really is too abstract. I would have to do like probably a literal inverted version of this in order for it to work. Anyways, now we do a statue. It has been almost an hour and a half. An hour and a half. Took that much time. But that's how it goes. Corey says, oops. Oh. Alright, I need to get back on what I was doing here. I am going to use... Stan says the fact that it didn't take longer. Well, yeah, there's always, I appreciate your optimism, Stan. Genuinely. Nope, I don't want to do that. Hang on. Paste in front. Let's make these lines black. Group, and I'm going to center them. And then I'm gonna get rid of these two blends. I'm basically making fewer lines in this one, similar to how I reduced the number of lines over there. And I wanted to try in here. Whether I'm successful or not is yet to be seen. Like a different style of pour over top, something with some texture. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. Story of my life. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I was gonna try it anyways. Trying to figure out how these pour overs look. These ones that have like wavy textures on them. Does that make sense? Am I making sense in what I'm trying to do? Let's just see what happens when I make a blend. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I had in mind. I don't think it's gonna work, but... Oh well. We tried. Maybe just keep it simple with this. We try like angular shapes. Let's do this. I'm gonna go here. Paste in front. Scale this down. Light. be difficult, so I'm gonna do this manually. So my points got organized. It's hard to kind of explain, but I need to delete that first one. Let's try this again. It's still doing that. I don't know why it's swapping my top 2 points. It should not be. Alright, we'll try doing this the opposite way. And see if it still swaps them. It's even worse now. Why is it giving me such a hard time? What's going on here, Illustrator? I really didn't want to do this manually. Maybe you need to be in the reverse order? See, do you see what I mean? In that, like, it's switching the order of operations. These points are getting switched around. And I don't really understand why. There might be, that's an extra point. This might be why. Is there? No, that's... Let's redraw this shape. Delete beneath it. Copy and paste. Move it over. This is probably not even going to be worth it, but now it's just a matter of principle. I'm annoyed that it's not working. I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on with the blend today. I don't know what's going on with you today, Illustrator. Well, it worked if I clicked on the points I wanted to blend. That's annoying. Anyways, we got there. I wanted to make it look like one of those, like, folded paper ones. That's all. I just wanted to make it look like folded paper one. I think it's gonna be too busy at the end, but, you know, we tried it. Oh well. Oh, struggle. I think these are too busy anyways. I think they just have to be those without anything else. This needs like a base or something. And this base should be centered with the text. Alright, I'm just gonna leave this setup here alone for now. I don't really think I need to do anything else up here. I might add the secondary type, but I think this is fine. I don't want to go any farther with these. I also think this is fine as a set. I don't really know how I feel about the lines. If they should be heavier. If they should be tapered. I would like to try a version that looks like this. Object, path, oh, not offset, cancel, object path, outline stroke, and merge. I like to lasso select when I'm dealing with stuff like this. To just select those inside ones. I don't know. Weird? Too weird? Maybe. Alright, Corey liked the slightly heavier lines, so I'm gonna go back in here and do 2 point. I feel like if we're gonna go with this look, we have to release the clipping mask, cut this shape using our Pathfinder. Where have you gone, Pathfinder? Where are you? You want another window? Am I losing my mind? The answer, don't answer that. No, it was up there. Pathfinder, where are you? Okay. Cut this. Fill this. Merge all of it. Oh, not merge the text. I just want to merge everything here. And then I will again lasso. What's going on here? It's an extra point. Oh, there's a whole bunch of extra points. Ah! Why? Why didn't you merge? The other side did. Why can't you play nice? When something was supposed to take you 5 seconds and it took you... Okay. Lasso. Stan says under the colors. Yeah, I completely missed it. Alright, lasso all of the points. Here. Now I'm just selecting those. I'm going to hold down shift and do this again. This is a really fantastic way to select points that are in the center of a thing you're trying to do. So you can add these kind of like organic lines. What did I do? What is this? 3, 5, 3. Okay. Stan says sometimes I suspect Illustrator just makes things more difficult for you. It likes to keep me on my toes. That's for sure. I don't know. And Corey's saying, it reminds me of looking down. It might be 60. The top one? Yeah, maybe. I like the sharp edges on the outside. Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. I will leave them. I will leave them. Corey's so crappy. Oh, Adobe Live is simulcasting. Hello, Adobe Live. Oh my gosh. I did not turn my notifications on again. I am so bad about that. I am so bad. I'm disabling them right now. And I'm going to thank all the followers that I missed because I am a terrible person. Deanna. It looks like it may be just Deanna, so I didn't miss too many people. Deanna, thank you so much for the follow. Let me give you a little donut box. Yes, we still have winter box of donuts. The weather does not know what it wants to do. March is the most confusing month. It's gonna snow on Friday. I don't even know what to do. I was like, maybe I'll change over to my spring graphics for this week when I post my schedule, but like, it's gonna snow on Friday. Why? Whatever. Anyways, you know, just life in the Midwest. What can you do? Whoop, I did not want to do that. I wanted to group everything. I feel like the text is getting really repetitive, but I don't know how else to show it because I don't want to do anything fancy with it right now. I just kind of wanted to show how the images are looking with the text pairing. So I hope that's okay. It is what it is. Oh, and I didn't do anything with these artboards at all. At all. I wanted to refine this. Maybe that's what we'll move on to, because I want to, you know, have something actually ready to send off. Let me know if you have any feedback, chat, on the stuff that I've done so far. Otherwise, I am going to move on to, I want to, like, this is okay, but I'm wondering if I can kind of fix these shapes a little bit. So I'm probably gonna, and I think maybe yesterday somebody in the chat even suggested, like, why don't you just start with the original letters? And so that's what I'm gonna do today, rather than starting with the modified S I started with yesterday. And we're gonna see if we can make this look a little bit better. Because right now it looks a little sad to me. But we do need to make this taller to start. That's probably too small, too tall. I've made the P too tall. I'm wondering if there's something I can do with the S to, I don't know. I'm wondering if I can, like, change the S in some way. I'm just gonna add strokes so I can see them visually separated. Oh, not that. Visually separated. There we go. Maybe the S just needs to be larger. And then I don't have to do as much weird stuff that I had to do before. I'm sorry, I'm thinking now how I want to deal with this letter. Oh, I'm using the wrong P as well. Everything. Why didn't somebody tell me I was using the wrong P? My gosh, I also messed this up. I'm a mess. I'm a mess today. Okay. Oh, well, alright. I think I just need to grab the width. Okay. All this just, y'all just stay over there. Make sure I'm paying attention to the chat. Oh my god, Mother Nature is a psycho. I'm so ready for spring. I have a garden of flowers. Right, Odari, I feel you. It's like not... I think it's made worse by the fact that we've had such a weirdly not winter that we all just want it to get on with it already. Like, we get it. We get it. Get on with it. That's my opinion anyways. It's been like I feel like it's been 30 degrees all winter. Lasso tool to the rescue again. Maybe the moving those points is... Gosh, how am I gonna handle this? How am I gonna do this? The only way to make it work is like make this space wider. I'm trying to be a lot more cautious this time. About how much I modify this letter. So it doesn't look as weirdly squished. I'm also gonna make a copy. Because I feel like it got weirdly squished the last time. And I'm trying to avoid that this time. This is already looking better. Stian says, it's like that here when it comes snow. Snow partially melts and becomes ice because we've had 2.5 months with ice. Oh, sorry. Odari just said, it got up to 50 degrees today and I saw people at the ice cream stand. People have issues in Michigan. Yeah, there's a local ice cream shop that just reopened. It's the same here. It's the same here, Odari. They recently reopened for the season and I was like, really? What? What? Gareth says we have people going around in the sea eating ice cream year round here. And it's cold there, Gareth. Like, the ocean is cold. It's not like a warm... It's not like... It's cold. Gareth is not eating ice cream in the sea, though. Oliver says, slightest hint of sun in the UK and the ice cream vans are out regardless of what temperature it is. The UK has the ice cream cones that have the flake candy in it, and they always look so good. It's just like vanilla soft serve in a cone, and they stick a flake candy bar, which is like this. It's like a long candy bar that's got like I don't know. It's got like a unique texture to it. Anyways. I don't know. I'm here for ice cream. I'm fine with that. Yeah, 99. 99 flake. They always look so good. I was like, we need those in the US. I want to eat that. I know. See this? I do think this needs to be a little larger. Let's manually adjust this. Okay, I think this is gonna look better now than our first version. At least I'm hoping. Cross your fingers. I can get rid of this outline now. Ooh, but the line... this is gonna be a problem. It's okay, let's see if we can... just kind of like... finagle it. You know. Just a little bit. Alright. Now... see if I can line these up. I want this to align with this point. Okay. I think I've got this all sorted now. Ooh. Stian says, here it is beer as soon as the sun comes out. Ooh, that seems... I hope you mean like sunny weather and not like, you know, 6 a.m. Stian says, even though it's snow... oh yeah, even though it's snow, there's a pub with outside serving. Yeah. I mean... it'll, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I get cold. I'm a baby when it comes to the cold, to be honest with you. So... I can't decide if I would go for it or not. Darius says, I hope not 6 a.m. That's why I asked. I was like, I don't know what... I feel like it could go either way. You know. To each their own. I want to make sure I've got this one realigned. This one. Lots of moving points around. There we go. You know what I'm thinking would probably help too is to have them more evenly spaced. I don't know. And then for this, we'll do a path, offset path. It's white. Nope, make the fill white. And then I think I can just use a divide here. Close, but not quite. Okay. Let's see if I can pull this up. Alright, I think I've got it. Looking pretty good now. I don't know, I think this one looks cleaner, in my opinion. I still haven't really figured out how to deal with the top. Other than throw serif on it. Stan says, unfortunately, you can't be served beer outside till 10 a.m. till 3 a.m. That's still like really early. 10 a.m. is still early, and 3 a.m. I feel like here, most places it's like, I take that back. There are like brunch places that do stuff at like 10 a.m. So I'm totally wrong. There are some people that will do that, but I don't think there's not really a place in, I can't think of any places really in Cleveland that are open till like 3 a.m. Honestly, places close really early around here. So. Corey's saying, serif looks a bit heavy compared to the skinny line on the opposite side, the top of the P. Yeah, you're right. Maybe a thin serif. Are you saying on both of them now? And you're talking about this? I mean, we could try using that shape again. This one. Instead. But every time I use this, everybody's like, no, no, we hate it. Could be nice to use the same serifs on the bottom of the column too to ground it. Ooh. Kind of like that idea. I don't think this is working. I don't think that's it. Let me know. I don't hate it, but it breaks the other serif. So difficult to get it right. Alright, let's go back to this one. Let's make it shorter. Let's bring this out, bring this up. Does that look better? Of course, I think maybe either use the original P with the white space cut out, or make a new serif that is from the thin part of the P. Alright. We can try multiple versions, but I'm gonna first try the version of this on the bottom. I think this works. Honestly, this is kind of fun. It does ground it. It does kind of. This feels better to me than this one. Or even more gooder, Hodari says. I feel like I'm calling a cat over on my artboard right now. like this is some kind of abstract, like, pss, 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 cat call happening on my artboard. I'm sorry, I just got distracted by the P's and S's, and that's what it looked like to me. Where my brain goes. I'm just gonna leave it over here. Oliver says ASMR logos. It is. I feel like this works. I like it. I kind of like it as its own thing. Why not? Where's Mercurial for the cat reference? Alright, there's the negative space. But you can see that it immediately starts, like, becomes unbalanced without anything on the top left. And it would look weird if I pulled it out. Yeah, Umicorn did just put in the chat. Pss, 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 pss. My cat's gonna come running now as a result. I don't know if I like this one very much. I'd have to come up with something to fill that, something to do with that negative space. And it would have to be like the opposite down here. You know what I mean? And this is too large. Too large. And it just doesn't fit as nicely. It doesn't fit as nicely as this. This just like everything fits together. It's not bad. I don't like it. I love it. The other option, like I said before, I don't know how much time we have. Or I was started to mention, is like making something that's really drastically different stylistically with the S. Like making it super thin or something like that. Like totally transforming the letter into something else. But I don't think I'm gonna like this. Personally. Because it just kind of looks weird. You know, something like this. This is a very quick idea. I feel like I need to pull this down. Or something. Like, that's a very different contrast to Stan saying, the S right now is a very even size, so it could be cool to make it match the P with more thicker on the curves. Alright, I'm gonna try one more thing. Corey said, I thought I wouldn't like the thin S, but it looks better than I expected. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's similar to like my first rendition of this. It could be refined if we thought it was like worthwhile to refine it. Or if we thought there was something there. Try and figure out what you're saying here. Are you saying like have this how I did this, but leave the sides heavier? Does that make sense? And leave the sides heavier? Let me know if that's what you mean. Similar to how this has a heavier and then it gets thinner, heavier, thinner, heavier. I actually don't mind that. Oh, I did it on the wrong one. Oh, I'm so dumb. Let's undo all of that. Let's see, how can I fix this? Copy both of these. Let me line this back up. Okay, I think I fixed it. There we go. Alright, so now we have a bunch of letters. I just want to keep this as a moment in time. But it's 6 and I need to go and I need to put this together, like clean everything up. I didn't get back to this one at all, or these, but that's okay. I really wanted to get to refining this one, and we went in an interesting direction with the Aquarius lady. Although now I'm kind of concerned the more I'm looking at it. Like, is there already a logo that looks like this? Aquarius statue logo. I'm not seeing anything. So that's good. There's something like vaguely reminiscent about this that does me a concern. But I'm not seeing anything. So, let me know. Columbia logo. Oh, this is like the... What is that a statue of? This one? I don't know what this is. But it is similar to that. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Is this. It's like a, not the Statue of Liberty, but somebody holding a torch like the Statue of Liberty. Anyways. That's gonna be it for now. I'm gonna send this off to the client and get some feedback once I reorganize my stuff. Because I need to do that today. I've been trying to delay it until I had some solid concepts to send over. But yeah, I'll send this over to them as a share for review if you've ever worked with that before in Illustrator. You can get some feedback from them and see what direction they decide to go with the logo. And then we'll probably work on this again, maybe next weekend, maybe not, I don't know, we'll see. Depending on how quickly I get some response back and depending on the direction they want to go. Maybe they'll say they don't like any of it. That's, you know, that's how it goes. All part of the process. But that's going to be it for me for now. Thank you all for hanging out with me and cheerleading me through this. This part of the process is very much you are getting a glimpse at how the sausage is made. It's sometimes like when I work on silly branding, you know, passion project type stuff on the challenges, when you have complete control over what you're making, you can kind of like let your mind run wild, and sometimes it's easier to kind of generate ideas. But, you know, when you have a certain set of parameters, some parameters are more difficult to work within than others, and this is definitely a challenge with the imagery that we need to combine here with the concept and everything and making it all kind of come together. So it's taken a little bit more work to get to this point, but I think we're in a good spot now with everything. So, and that's all I'll say about that. I think that's all I got to say about that. Anyways, I'll be back next weekend, 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I think I'm streaming on Saturday and Sunday, but I will post my schedule on Monday, tomorrow, and on Behance and on social. Or you can follow me on Behance and get notified. It'll give you a little pop-up when I go live. But I want to say thanks to everybody who joined today. Let's go down the list. Avantika, Corey, Frank, Gareth. Ooh, hello. Just like scrolled me back up. Gareth, Gerard, Hugo, Katarina, Kevin. Kevin sent me stickers, by the way. I feel like I should show those off again. Nobody saw them. Makira was here earlier. On a Sunday, it's not. I can't make Saturday into Sunday. I can't think of a word for cat that works with Sunday. So, I'm sorry. These cool stickers that Kevin sent me was really nice. Of the Art Squad. Art Squad. Art Squad's a group in the Discord, the Illustrator Discord. Nick, Odari, Oliver, Robert, Stien, Umacorn. I think that's everybody. Be sure to follow all the streamers in the chat. We had Umacorn, Odari, I'm gonna count Mercurial, counting your streams in the Discord, Gareth. I think it's all streamers. And then, of course, all the mods. If you follow me, or if you check the description, I've got links to the cool stuff from the moderators, is what it says. We got a link to Corey's Crock of Time, Nick's music, Fragnum Opus there, and then Bliss Nodari's Behance if you want to go and follow them. Show them some appreciation for, you know, keeping the... I don't know what the word is. The lame people out of the chat. Anyways, I am gonna go now because I'm tired and I need a break from this and then come back, clean it up, set it off, and life will be good. I hope you have a great week. Great start to your week. We are Vibe Bots. I don't know how I feel about that sentence, but we'll go with it. On that note, I will see you all next weekend. And yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything else to say. Have a great week. Bye, everyone.